Good morning, YouTube family and friends. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I just thought I'd come on here this morning while I'm just sitting here. My daughter, she goes in like an hour early before I do. So I was just sitting here in this parking lot just looking crazy, looking around, waiting till my time to go in. So I just decided to talk about something that had crossed my mind. Um, I just want to thank all my subscribers. Thank y'all very much. Most of y'all still there. Although I done been gone for a while, most of y'all are still there. So I gotta catch back up on y'all. I just gotta catch back up on my subscribers, man. I gotta catch back up. I gotta bring some old contents out so that I could pull my subscribers back. Pull all my subscribers back. But anyway, thank y'all for still hanging in. Those of you who are. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, y'all please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Y'all like the content. Hit the like button. Y'all comment down below. And y'all share if you want to share. A lot of you may have already heard about this story here because y'all seen the title. But anyway, I just want to say, you hardly ever hear, well, I ain't even gonna say hardly, because if it's happening, I haven't heard nothing about it. I never hear about it. Only thing I always hear about is our African American rappers, our African American business people, celebrity, any kind of celebrity, whether you're an athlete, or whatever. It's always African Americans. You don't hear nothing about the professional Caucasian people, the professional Chinese people, Japanese people, Spanish people. You don't hear about all of them in the news as much as you hear about African American people. These people just make us so ashamed. We already gets the short end of the stick all the time. All the time we already get the short end of the stick. We most of us have the lesser things in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whatever we got, whatever God had blessed us with, they should be thankful for that, and just, live life accordingly. But instead, they want to run around here. And y'all, Mystikal was one of my favorite rappers. Anybody that knows me, they know that I love Mystikal and Tupac. Those two were my favorite rappers. Tupac still is. He's, wherever they say he at. But Mystikal still was to this day one of my favorite rappers. But I don't understand. Back in my days, y'all, I loved Mystikal so much to the fact that I used to say he and this before all the allegations, before all of the whatever they say he did, because everything is allegedly at this point. Although when you have the same charges back to back, then it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself at that point. So before all these allegations came about, I always said Mystikal can do whatever he want to do to me. This before all the allegations. Because see, that's what I'm saying. They don't even pay people no attention. What I did with my they don't even pay people no attention once they get up there. They don't pay people no attention who's attracted to them. So they rather go out and take what isn't given to them. You know what I'm saying? Take it without consensual. It was not, They just want to take it. I don't even know how the hell to put it. But anyway, y'all, Mystikal was arrested on July 31st, 2022. Mystikal charges is, and y'all know Mystikal real name is Michael Tyler. I've been saying that name forever, ever since he came out. His charges is simple criminal damage to property, false imprisonment, domestic abuse, battery, strangulation. All these felonies. Simple robbery, first degree rape. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that R word, but first degree RAPE. You know. And Mystikal is, and this time, y'all, he's in there without a bail or a bond. He don't have a bail or a bond. And y'all know why? Because this is his third this is his third time being charged with the exact same thing. I mean, these people, we got even situations like Bill Cosby. I'm gonna even use O.J. Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Because these are all professional African American people, you know, professional celebrity African American people. Guilty or not, don't even put yourself in the predicament to where these things would be even tied to your name. You know, where these extra titles that look bad on your record, look bad on your name, look bad on the brand that you built for yourself. They got him in there with no bail, no bond, because they are preparing his new home. Because with all of these same allegations, you constantly going to jail for the same thing. So they not finna give him no bond or no bail no more. He finna go in there and sit down. He finna go in there and sit down. The charges that he got, it is repeat felony, repeat offender, repeat sex offender. It's crazy. I don't understand why they even do things like that now. These are the type of people that I'm pretty sure, because I know back in my days, I know for a fact, if he'd ever came to me back in the days and came in and just want to sleep, he didn't even have to build a relationship. All he had to do is say he wanted to, do that. And I would have went, just like 1,000 other people would have went. You know why? Because he's Mystikal. And he was a celebrity. He was famous. And it still stands today. Not for me no more. You know what I'm saying? Not because of this, but I'm just saying I grew up, But I'm saying you don't even have to take this. You don't even have to do all, make nobody have sex with you, and do all of that kind of stuff. You don't have to do that. You are a celebrity. You are famous. And then they need to hold those titles, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold that, not to use it to your advantage to, take something from somebody and think they not going to turn you in. Don't you know when you do this to women, whether you a celebrity or not, you know what I'm saying? They finna sue you. They finna get everything that they can get out of you. Instead of dealing with a little country girl like myself, you know what I'm saying, who used to not having money. You know what I'm saying? Who used to not having money. I ain't finna try to take nothing from nobody. I ain't finna try to sue you. I ain't finna do none of that. Well, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I loved Mystical. I loved me some Mystical. Um, so y'all know the first time Mystical had the little situation with the hairstylist. He said the hairstylist had been stealing from him over $800,000. You know, had been stealing from him. I don't know how the hell the hairstylist did the hairstylist have access to his money and stuff. I don't understand that, but anyway, that's what was said. You know what I'm saying? The hairstylist had stole over $800,000 from him. So himself and two of his friends, as y'all know, they made the hairstylist have oral oral sex with them. You know what I'm saying? They made the hairstylist have oral sex with, allegedly, because I don't know this, but hey, he. I think this was that the one. Nah, but anyway, the hairstylist, um, he had himself and the two of his friends perform oral sex on them. Um, being that she supposedly had owed him $800,000. All this is allegedly. I don't care whether he went to jail for it or not. I'm still saying allegate. I mean, it's allegedly. But also, on the little notes that I wrote, okay, now that was the first time, the first charges that Mystical had gotten. The second charges was some girl that they all was in a little group together. It was Mystical, some of his friends, this young lady and her boyfriend. They all was in a little group together. Somehow, some way, the girl ended up um, lost. Not really lost, but separated from her boyfriend in the group. So allegedly, I'm saying, I don't care whether he went to jail for it or not. I'm still saying allegedly. Mystical and one of his homeboys and them end up with the girl, and they saying that drugs was found in the girl's system or whatever, which she says she does not use, which was like cocaine and some other substances, was found in the toxicology report, cocaine and whatever. And she said when she woke up, whatever they gave her, they put something in her drink, and she just wasn't herself. You know, y'all know how they be when you put something in somebody's drink. Um, she she woke up and she said her underwear was down. Some guy, it was one the guy Mystical's friend, was in front of him. I mean, was in front of her, and Mystical was behind her. You know, she said that's how it was when she woke up. Mystical behind her, and the guy in front of her. So she reported that her behind was hurting. You know, it was sore, tender, or however you want to say it. Which, hold on, y'all. I don't own this music in the background. Y'all, hold on a minute. Somebody pulled up in a car with loud music on side of me. So y'all, hold on. I do not own the music in the background. Y'all, hold on 1 minute. Lord have mercy. I just can't believe some of these people. You know, I just can't believe it. I can't. They really have no reason for doing the things that they're doing. I know one thing. I know their parents. You know, I know their parents. Them is shamed and embarrassed of whether it's true or not. The charges that they get. I know they shame. I know I would be if it was my kids, especially when it's the R word. I know for a fact when it's the R word, I would be too shamed if my and one of my three boys was to get those type of charges. Okay, so the young lady, she complained of her butt hurting or whatever, and her underwear was down, you know. So she goes to her boy. She tell her boyfriend because she was like her boyfriend says when they hooked back up and they found each other, they was like she wasn't herself, you know. So he calls the police or whatever because he know that my girlfriend wasn't just like this. I didn't forgot the word. Y'all know how my mind be, especially when all of this going on around me. I can't even think straight. But so the boyfriend was like this not how my girlfriend was when she just left me. Like what's wrong? What's wrong with you? And this, that, or the other. And uh, so he calls the police. And like he reports to tell the police she was just with me. She was not like this in this predicament. Like I don't know what's wrong, whatever. So she tells them that she don't know what happened to her. Her underwear, she woke up, her underwear was down. Whatever that guy name was in front of her, and Mystikal was in the back of her, you know, and her butt hurts, you know, and whatever. So whenever they did the DNA, Mystikal denied everything. But the guy had said, yeah, that him and the girl had consensual sex. And the girl said, no, we did not. I don't remember, you know, agreeing to none of this, you know, or whatever. And she says she doesn't do any of the drugs that was found in her system or whatever. So that she's saying, like, you know, the next step is they drugged her, you know. So anyway, they did the DNA thing or whatever, and they found Mystikal's DNA on the girl, you know. So Mystikal had denied everything, but then they got the DNA, so you know you can't deny it after that. Like, what's your excuse, you know? So the hairstylist was the first charge. The first allegation. This young lady who was separated in the crowd uh, from her boyfriend is the second allegation. I don't even know which one he ended up doing time for, but hold on. And so now whatever just happened Sunday is the third allegation. So I don't know how this stuff keep happening, Michael Tyler. But I found something that says the rapper's latest arrest stems from a July 30th. Oh, it was July 30th, but I guess all the other stuff came out on 31st. The charges and things. The rapper's latest arrest stems from a July 30th incident in Ascension Parish, Louisiana. Police had Lord, where is it? Police had responded to a local hospital regarding a reported sexual assault where they encountered an unidentified victim who identified Mystikal as the suspect. Mystikal was accused of sexual battery and extortion in 2003 after he and his bodyguards forced a woman to perform oral sex. He pled guilty to the charges and was sentenced to 6 years in prison. He was added to the sex offender registry in 2010. Now, I don't care what charges people put on you. I don't care whether it helps me, prevents me, it lessens my time or whatever the case may be. If I didn't do it, I didn't do it. I'm not about to plead guilty to it. Regardless to what, I'm not about to pay nobody off to shut up. I'm not about to do any of that. If I didn't do it, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Now I know that they do still lock it. There's still 1,000 people, thousands of people locked up for crimes that they did not commit, but um they in court they found them guilty of it, and they did not do it. But I'm not finna, agree to no charge that I did not commit. I'm not. If I didn't do it, I didn't do it. So in 2017, he was indicted. Indicted again on rape and kidnapping charges for an alleged incident in Shreveport, Louisiana in 2016. However, the charges were eventually dropped. The charges were dropped. Now, with that, I don't remember if Mystikal was, if they didn't have any evidence with that, or if the lady was paid off. I don't know. I'm just saying. But anyway, the charges were dropped. But I don't know because why would you go? I mean, I don't know. I don't know why the charges were dropped. I don't know what ever came to that. But the purpose of this video is just to say, Black people know that we already is being looked down upon as not being SHIT. We're already looked upon, especially our black men. Especially our black men. So when you are being blessed, to be fortunate, to be wealthy, to be considered rich, to be considered famous, to be considered a celebrity, you got to set better examples. You got to live different. You got a lot of standards to hold. Now, being a celebrity, being famous, being rich, being wealthy, you got a point to prove now. You got a point to prove that we are something. We are somebody. We could be just as much as y'all can be. Y'all see how they taking all the black men down. They not really taking them. They are putting themselves in those predicaments. They putting themselves in the positions to lose everything. And that is crazy. Master P, you don't hear nothing about him. Ice Cube, you don't hear nothing about him. Snoop Dogg, you don't hear nothing about Snoop. He called Gayle King a bitch, and I would have too. I wouldn't even apologize to her. I wouldn't have. But he got standards, you know what I'm saying? Like he got standards that he need to hold. So I sort of understand that. But still in all, whatever you speak on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, however you feel, you should be able to say what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because her and Oprah was sitting there down at R. Kelly. I mean, R. Kelly, there's nothing that you could say. And I still love R. Kelly. I don't care what charges he up in there for. I'm still love Mystikal too, regardless of whatever charges he in there for. Because I love what they did as far as the music situation, and the music that they made. But so they are the person that made it. So I still feel the same way about them. So whatever they go to jail for and do their time, they go to jail and do their time. It ain't got nothing to do with me. So I don't care how nobody feel about people still loving and liking R. Kelly, because I do. I am one. I don't care how people feel about loving and liking Mystical, but you know, I am one of those too. But they gotta go do what they gotta do. You know, time or whatever. And when they get out, if they still make good music, I'm gonna like it again. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But they're crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on with T.I. You know, say I don't know if half of that's true. But like I said, they need to stop putting themselves in certain predicament to even have to even get these allegations called out upon them. They need to stay in their lane. They've been seeing what's been going on, what's all been going on. You know, they would love to have rich, wealthy black men locked up. They would love that. And then y'all hitting the ball to them every time. Y'all hitting the ball right in the glove every time. Every time. Every time. But there's a lot of people, there's a lot of you just hear dumb, stupid stuff about Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't be too much dumb, stupid stuff, but it just be, you know, just regular stuff about him. But there's like nothing that's really just making his name, you know, putting his name out there to where he'll have a bad reputation. There's nothing. I haven't really heard nothing about that. It, yeah, I ain't really heard too much about that. Who else I could think of? I don't really know a lot of rappers like that. You know, I just know like the people back in our day. And the rappers that was yeah, I don't really know nobody, but I'm just saying just black people, black African men in general, you know, yeah. But anyway, I just want to bring y'all this story about Mystikal, just to let y'all know that I would have been a victim back in the day, but I wouldn't have been a victim. I would have been it would have been consensual with me, you know. It would have been consensual with me, y'all. I'm putting my socks on because I just wear my slides coming to work, y'all, because we have to work in these little shoes they give us at DHL. And your feet be hurting, baby. My feet be hurting. But yeah. So I just wanted to bring that story to y'all about Mystikal and about our African American men got to do better. They got to do better. They got to do better. They got to do better. And then, you know, it's a lot of kids and stuff that looks up to these rappers. You know, it's a lot of other young men, so they need to try to set better examples for these kids that's coming up and watching them. I don't even know what kids, you know, Mystikal ain't really been doing nothing for a long time. But I'm sure there is still young kids that even just know, oh, that's Mystikal. You know what I'm saying? May not know nothing about his music and stuff, you know, but just knowing him as a person. So they got to set better examples. All y'all men got to set better examples for these kids, for these young kids that's coming up. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna try to come back. I'm trying my best to come back and do more videos, more stories, you know. But I gotta get my viewers back up. I gotta get my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get my subscribers up. We got a lot to do. Y'all, I'm trying to work on my business, as y'all already know. Then my daughter going to college. I got a lot to do as a single parent, y'all. As a single parent. Now see, that's what I'm saying. As a single parent. Now see, had Mystikal dealt with me back in the days, I would have had a child bind. I would have had a child bind, and I wouldn't have nothing to worry about because I'd be taking that child's child support and helping my other kids, helping my daughter here go to, well, no, because, well, yeah. Well, no, because it wouldn't have been this child going to college. But anyway, y'all know how it go. Anyway, I just wanted to have that to laugh about y'all. But I'll see y'all later, y'all. I got to get ready to go on in here now. It's my time, getting close to my time. So I got to go on in here. So y'all, I miss y'all. I'm coming back and do more videos, more stories, more everything, y'all. I just got to come back. I got to get y'all. I got to get y'all back. Y'all got to get y'all back. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all like the story. Y'all comment down below. Y'all, what else? Like the video. If you watching this content and you're not subscribed to my channel, y'all hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And comment on whatever y'all got to say about this content. Okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.